We are samurai, the keyboard cowboys.
The Oracle will see you now.
Okay, so this video is for Nacho Bidness. He just did a tutorial for the NOT gate and the NOR gate. They're essentially the same thing, and he was looking for other uses that you could use for them. So what I've done here, and this was just a test scenario that I had for when I wanted to create some alternating lights at my coastal cottage. I used this place to test out my theory here. And originally I had created it with a NOR gate, and I just tested it with the NOT gate. Essentially they are pretty much the same thing. And to have this work as an alternating lights, what I've got is just an interval switch, and I've set this for 1 second on, 1 second off. And you can see that the lights alternate. When one's on, the other one goes off. Okay, so the way that we have this set up, we have to have power coming here, and I just hooked this in through a switch, and this represents the one power coming into our AND gate. And then we have our second set of power that goes in through our interval switch to the AND gate. And you can see the AND gate is going on and off as the interval switch is working. So we have one always on, and the other one is alternating. Then from the interval switch, we also have this going to the wall, which is turning on this wall light here. So we're running power to that, and this could be done, any different way. If we wanted to have two of these cycling lights, we could do that, what have you. But in this case, I was just testing it in this way. So what we have is we have one power always on to the AND gate, and then one that is going on and off. That makes the AND gate go on or off. And then we have the output from the AND gate going to our NOT gate in this case. And when the power is on, nothing happens. When the power goes off, it alternates. And then that switches to our cycling light. So as you can see, when that cycles on the NOT gate, our cycling light comes on. So if we see that there, on, off, on, off. Okay, now if we switch this just to show that what Nacho said is correct, that they are basically the same thing, we switch this to our NOR gate, and we can see that this still continues to work. Okay, in my coastal cottage, I used the NOR gate for that. I did not use the NOT gate, but I used the NOR gate. So yeah, this continues to work. Let's go see what that looks like at Coastal Cottage. All right, so we can hear our relays tripping here. Okay, so we can see that happening, and we can see that our lights are flashing on and off. Let's just get it so it's nighttime. It makes it a little bit easier to see that, and then when we come back, we'll be able to see that actually flashing. Okay, so here we are at nighttime, and let's have a look at our flashing lights. Here we go. So we can see that we have our alternating flashing lights. These were supposed to be, until a super mutant destroyed this little barrier. These lights were supposed to be right on the barrier. From a distance, it looked like they were actually attached to the barrier. But thanks to some super mutants using some explosives and missiles and whatever, they destroyed it, so it no longer looks the way that it originally did. And those boxes were just there to help hold up that barrier. But that is a practical use for the NOR gate or the NOT gate, something that you can use it for. Why you may want to have alternating lights, I don't know, but this configuration will mean that you always have an alternating light. Of course, you could use this in many other ways too, like if you have a single switch going to a door. When you close the door, then the power goes off, and then maybe light goes on the inside, or whatever the case may be. There could be many different scenarios where you could use this if you were so inclined. But this is one example of something that you could do with those. Hope this has been helpful. There you go, Nacho. You now have a scenario and an example of what you could use a NOR gate or a NOT gate for. Hopefully we can find other examples and scenarios that will work out. Thanks. Bye.
Well, you feeling satisfied now, Teddy? Because I can go on busting you up all night.
I'm proud of you. Now get the hell out of here.